One thing that Mahomes definitely has in common with Tom Brady, if you say anything bad, he'll know about it, and he'll be motivated by it.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll make some stuff up if he has to. That's Jordan-esque. Jordan used to make stuff up, and he knew he was making stuff up, and it still motivated him. Here's Patrick Mahomes from yesterday talking about keeping receipts when he hears people say things about him that he doesn't like.
Last night you mentioned that you were aware of some of the critics during the offseason about the Chiefs team. How often do you keep receipts, of that kind of stuff, like a Michael Jordan, and how much of that stuff pushes you?
Yeah, it's hard not to hear that stuff, especially in today's age and social media and everything like that. And so you hear how not good we're going to be, and all you can do is prove it on the football field. I'm not a guy that's going to respond and say stuff back to people or anything like that on social media. I'm just going to go out there and prove it on the football field. And once you do that, there's nothing they can really say.
Hey, Patrick, just so you're clear, and I know you're up early watching this out in California, wherever you spent the night, so welcome to the program. I picked you to win the Super Bowl, so
yeah, so did I.
I didn't give you.
So did I. You got two guys here that picked him to win the Super Bowl. That's right. And yeah, he knows. He knows. He's aware. He definitely does.
You know what? I think motivated him far more, and he'll never admit this. Because he's still got years left that will overlap with this player's career. Far more than anything anyone on the outside said, I think that this was a giant middle finger to Tyreek Hill. You didn't want to be part of this? Fine. You want off this train? Fine.
Right.
We'll go be better without you.
Yeah.
You think you're the best receiver in the NFL? Fine. Go be the best receiver in Miami. Go. Have fun. Try to make the playoffs. Maybe you make the playoffs and you'll lose in the first round. Oh, you didn't even do that? Sorry. I didn't get to experience the postseason in Miami. We'll just go win the Super Bowl without you. We'll be even better. We'll be a more complete team without you. So I think Tyreek Hill did Patrick Mahomes a favor. Tyreek Hill may have lit a fire that will last for years for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe Hill's going to be more motivated now, but he's not the quarterback. Mahomes is the guy who's got control and the ability to influence every play of every game. Tyreek Hill can only do so much. But I think that Tyreek Hill thing, they took the high road. They never said anything publicly. But I would bet Patrick Mahomes was seething about Tyreek Hill. And he couldn't say anything, and he wouldn't say anything. But I suspect there have been some paint peeling off the walls discussions in the locker rooms, in the meeting rooms, on the practice field about how they are going to shove it up Tyreek's butt sideways.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, that's who he is. I mean, when you talk to people in Kansas City, I mean, they talk about, he wants to rip your throat out, to win a game, to do whatever. So he has that in him. Yeah, he's got that, cute little smile and giggle and talks like Kermit the Frog. But damn, when it comes time to play ball, he's ready to kick your ass. And that's where he is special. And, yeah, I think they had a chip on their shoulder because of the conversation. I mean, they had players in football, NFL players going, this is going to expose some people. I saw, Keenan Allen had a tweet at that time. I mean, I don't think he was talking about Tyreek Hill. So I think he was talking about Patrick Mahomes. Maybe he was talking about Tyreek Hill. I don't know. But there was a ton of people in the sport, covering the sport, whatever, that were like, I'm not sure. And I know you and me were one like, wait, are we watching the same game? Mahomes, when Tyreek Hill wasn't in there, threw for 350 every game? And have we been watching Mahomes just throw the ball to everybody and do whatever he wants from the get-go? Like, really? And that's what makes this year even more impressive, too. Arguably one of the greatest years in the history of football by the quarterback position, with all the things that we listed in his accomplishments yesterday. And then you do it without a marquee number one receiver? Nobody. Nobody on their offense is and we know we got the tight end, Kelsey, special, awesome. But still, in this day and age, to do it without a bona fide number one receiver, a bunch of number twos and number threes, that's amazing. And then you add that on to, this was really a transition rebuild year with a bunch of young guys from the draft and everything, and you won the Super Bowl? Get the hell out of here. This guy's amazing. He doesn't have to answer one more question for me. If he loses every game from the rest of his career, he's still the man in my book.
And it wasn't just Tyreek Hill wanting out because he wasn't getting the ball as much as he thought he should, even though he had career-high targets and receptions in 2021. I mean, you can't make this crap up. It's just amazing to me. And they are better off without a guy like that in the locker room. A guy like that in the locker room becomes a cancer, becomes an Antonio Brown-type figure if you let him linger long enough, and he continues to be upset about things he just shouldn't be upset about. He's just factually wrong about the basis for why he's pissed off. But then he goes on to this podcast of his, and he says, I'm going to go with 15 as the strongest arm, but as far as accuracy-wise, I'm going with Tua all day. You know Mahomes is hearing that stuff, too. I just think that that's the untold story of the greatness of the 2022 Kansas City Chiefs. I think that the red-hot poker came largely from Hill wanting out and all the stuff he said after he was gone. They're never going to point to it, because they don't want to give him motivation. They're going to keep their mouths shut. That's the key. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say all that stuff. We're human beings. We react to it. We get driven by it. We get obsessed by it. I think far more than anything anyone in the media could have said about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, everything Tyreek Hill did and everything he said provided all the motivation they needed to take it all the way to the Super Bowl, Chris, and win it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.